Well, Hazev is actually the first collaboration between two restaurant chains. One of them is called the Haz chain and one of them is the Tas chain. So Hazev is the first restaurant that the two created between them, and that's how it came about. It opened in November of last year, so we've now been up and running for about 7 months. So the head chef, Darshan, I think he's a very inspirational figure, certainly to me. He is from a very small village in Turkey, and he came to England when he was about 20 years old. He started working in the kitchen of one of the restaurants, worked his way up to become a waiter, part of the management team. He was then a manager in a very successful group of restaurants for quite a few years, after which he left, and 10 years ago he opened up his first restaurant. And since that time, in 10 years, he's now opened up his 8th. So he knows every part of the restaurant business. He knows everything there is to know about it. We're in the middle section, which is the restaurant, and that's, as I mentioned before, a capacity of about 400 people. A large selection of main courses, mezze dishes, everything you'd expect in a restaurant. On the other side, we've got the cafe and deli, and what I really like about that is it's a very laid-back atmosphere. You can come in for a coffee, you can come in for breakfast, for lunch, for a snack in the afternoon. It's got a selection of Turkish pastries, pies, Turkish desserts, sandwiches, anything you can imagine, all kinds of hot drinks, cold drinks, all freshly made every morning. Really nice and laid back. And then on the other side, we've got the bar, which has proved very popular, especially on Thursday and Friday evenings, as I'm sure you can imagine. Very stylish bar, facing onto the waterfront, plays music in the evenings, and again, just a nice place to sit and have a drink after work, or throughout the day, however you choose. Well, as we say on our website, I think our philosophy, our concept is threefold. Number one, most importantly, is to provide our diners with a real experience of Anatolian food. The second is the location and the setting. We took a lot of care in the way we designed the restaurant, and we try to emulate the waterside location, the calmness that brings within the restaurant as well. So even though we're in Canary Wharf, which is very busy and it's the heart of the financial district, we like our guests to come into the restaurant and almost be in a haven, just somewhere where they can relax and enjoy it. And finally, the third element is the service, because without service you could have great food, you could have a great setting, but I don't think that it would be a nice experience overall. So all of our staff, we try to make sure that our guests leave happy, that they don't want to or ask for anything, and that's very important to us, the service as well. So I think those three principles make up our concept. So the restaurant's open 365 days a year. We don't believe in closing. During the winter months, summer months, the times of opening are always the same. We open for lunch at 12, and then midweek we shut at about, last order's 10:30, 11. On the weekends about 11, 11:30. Depends on how busy we are, obviously. It's a great venue for use throughout the year. In the winter you've obviously still got a lot of light coming in because of the floor-to-ceiling windows, and in the summer it's great because we open up all of those windows, so all of the doors are open, seating inside and outside. So I think that's one of its nicest aspects, that all year round you can really enjoy your dining experience.